Cause I'm if you owe me money, then I'm 50 with my payments. I need it all, and I'm not waiting. Shout out to Dia, BIA.
Where's she from?
I think she's from Atlanta, maybe.
Hey, shout out to Atlanta.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Atlanta this weekend.
This weekend?
Yeah, you know how we start the show over here.
Listen.
I'm talking about we plays the fuck out this.
Listen.
Niggas is sick of it over
Listen,
here.
don't get sick. Get back. This is the rest of it.
Hey.
I'm back on my bullshit.
Come on.
I'm back on my bullshit.
Hey. I want to do hood rat shit with my friends. All summer long, baby. Yeah,
Shout out to Sarah Bliss.
most definitely. Sis, you come back soon. And fuck with a real nigga.
I had to remind them.
I'm the original woman, so call me a hype.
Yes, I'm a hype girl too.
All motherfucking summer. Do you hear me? Okay. I'm that ghetto fabulous.
They don't want to give me no credit.
Hey.
Stiletto nails. I'm better, yes, I know it.
She better, she know it. She know it. No longer part of
Shots and from mine. Don't test me. No. I'm not no singer. I just manage them.
Hey.
Hey, what's happening, man? There's a lot of
hood rat shit happening.
And a lot of neighborhood rat shit going on, man.
Yeah.
This me, the Hobby Club host. I'm in this thing. Man, I'm here with the lady with the long legs.
That's what I am this week.
She goes,
lady with the long
she
legs.
goes by Miss Levy.
Hey. And I'm killing shit. Yeah. That's my new shit. Yeah.
Hey man, we got Big Chew in the building.
Hey.
We got
turn your mic a little bit because it's crooked. There you go. We got you together.
We got the stylistically correct.
I like that.
My Yoshi's Monet.
Hey, stylistically. Okay. Get you motherfucking together, okay? I'm talking about all the way together.
No, for real.
I had to have her on the show. I really want to talk to her about her, all the shit she does. But, I also just love when she's around. So.
Yes, that's my boo.
Yes.
And I know you mentioned that I was kind of snazzy today.
Yeah, you was looking real snazzy.
Because I had seen,
she was coming, so you came with the A game. Okay, I appreciate that.
I see you over there.
Yeah.
Y'all looking all colorful.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a little analysis of their outfits.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We'll do that. We'll get them together real quick. Let's don't look like that, you. Don't ain't nobody about to tell me no looking ass. He got his face. That was the face he had. Better not say shit about money. Right. Looking ass. Is that a new chain you got on there, too?
Huh?
You got a little new ice? I'm just saying.
Put it all on. I just can't say.
I was just saying, I like it. I'm just saying. Last time I don't
Yeah.
recall you wearing a chain, so I was like, "Oh, is that a new chain?"
Yeah.
I think I did wear a chain.
Oh, okay. Well, I sit corrected, but I like it. Tell us about it.
It's called Roots Sorority. That's the brand.
Roots.
Sorority.
Roots.
Yeah, royalty.
Roots.
Roots of royalty. You know what I'm saying? That's me and my brother's brand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Standing on king shit because your roots gotta stand on the ground. So, you know what I'm saying? We try to build each other up. So, yeah, we got merch. We got sweatpants.
Yeah.
Like stuff.
What you got for ladies?
We got hats. We got everything.
Baby
we got
tees.
swim clothes. We even got stuff for babies.
Okay, you need somebody to help you style that so we can sell more merchandise?
Yeah.
Okay,
This is who this is. That's what she do.
I
You
make
feel me?
everything look good.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, like we into acting, all that.
Okay, we act the fool over here on the regular.
No, facts.
No, we do got a couple projects, a couple things coming up. Matter of fact, shout out to my girl DC. We have a murder mystery dinner coming up. So yes, I definitely can tap in with you, so you can act. Yeah, like a whodunit, but it's gonna be during a meal, and they're gonna have clues, and it's gonna be like food. We did it like a couple years ago before COVID, and the whole Letter Jam family was like, part of the cast or whatever, and we were acting, and someone got killed. It was really live. It was fun. You know what I mean? So we're gonna bring it back. You know what I mean?
That's
and
dope.
we're bringing in this little squad and fucking do some cool ass shit like that. I think it's gonna be fun.
That's definitely dope.
It is. We try to do different shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me see.
No.
Like make his hands.
Yes, and do. But so like recently, as of late, I was in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
I saw you out there looking muy.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I went out there on some shit. Really? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, you're better than Jason Myers. That's what Bus said. Bus, what you talking about?
Some other shit, huh?
You know Bus be on that other shit for real. So Miami was awesome. Shout out to Rip the Mic and everybody that, participated. Rip the Mic Miami was life. Like, it was so live. Like, the artists, somebody got a band, niggas was mad. It was everything.
We ringing.
Oh, that ain't me.
Disrespectful. Something should be on live.
Why niggas do that?
Why niggas do that? I don't know.
No, for real.
But totally different vibe, totally different energy from the artists. They had a totally different swag. It was cool. It was just like a real awesome situation. I was a judge, of course, and we picked a winner. There was another producer gentleman and the other Rip the Mic lady. Her name was China. Shout out to her. And somebody got a band. So it was live. They got an interview with Letter Jam, a song in the rotation. Our next city is going to be New Orleans. During Essence Festival, we're doing Rip the Mic then. And shout out to Lil Pat, my artist. He performed, killed that shit. Lil Pat killed that shit, bro. That nigga, he don't need nobody but him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see,
Lil Pat.
Lil Pat, the nicest man. That nigga, he's a hard working little nigga. I give him his work ethic, and I really love working with him. You know what I'm saying? So, just shout out to him. He came out to Florida and killed that shit. Did his motherfucking thing. And
I always do really dope things for indie artists.
Thank you.
And so I know just from my standpoint, we appreciate your platform because sorry.
No, you good. I'm trying to make sure you're down here. We gotta get on.
Make sure you're here. Because we love to jam.
Indeed.
But yeah, you guys do a lot of dope things for indie artists, and you guys always have. As long as I've known you, I've been able to bring different people here that's gotten the music that wouldn't have had an opportunity to be on radio and have that type of access. So we definitely appreciate what you guys do.
Most definitely. We are big supporters of the whole Loud movement. Speaking of the Loud movement, we do have something coming up. You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Loud, if you don't know, means live out your dreams, which is exactly what we do on a daily basis. And we're having a press junket on June 4th and 5th. And when I tell you, if you are an indie artist, if you manage artists, if you're a PR, if you're media, if you're anybody in any place of the world and you're not there, you're not serious. Do not call me, do not DM me and ask me to help you. How can I help you? How can I assist you? You buying bottles in the club, sections in the club. You're eating your crawfish and crab legs. You paying for parking. You can afford $150 for 1 day or $200 for 2 days. Do not ask me for help. This is my assistance.
And this is actually the second press junket. We were part of the first press junket. We are running back because people, when I post, they're like, "What are y'all going to do this year?" We're going to run back the Get in Rotation campaign.
Oh, y'all are?
We're going to run back the Get in Rotation campaign. So shout out to Iconic Events. We're going to be in the building. I still don't know if we're going to be there for both days. I want to, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do both days.
Why not?
Okay, let me tell you why you should.
It's not that I don't want to.
But let me tell you why you should. So let me tell you why you should.
Because I know they're performing on the second day.
So, but we have so the first day and second day, we have live performances from some of the artists that actually did the 2-day pass and they can showcase their music. But we also have a huge party that we're opening up to the public as well after the second day. Well, we'll be doing the album release for one of our groups, which is the Auto Ratchet, which makes up Timnette and Fat Pimp. Shout out to my squad.
Most definitely. I love that. We got Sneaky Link and Heavy Rotation here on Letter Jam Radio.
Sneaky Link. Hey, in my stinking link. But it's gonna be like some real live activities going on. The last one, like you said, in November, it was great. It was our first time. This one, I guarantee you, we've outdone ourselves.
Okay.
Derek is like super amazing when it comes to putting this kind of stuff together.
Yeah, shout out to Derek. He was supposed to come on the show, not on my show. He was going to be on Cognac, Cigar Vibes and Cognac Conversations the other day, but I think he had a different event he had to do. But
I think
shout out to him.
His wife's birthday.
Yeah, it was his wife's situation. But I think they still pulled up over there, and it was like a tea party or something like that.
Yeah, so, I was there too.
Yeah, I saw you. He's looking cute. You look so pretty. Oh my God, y'all! I swear. But no, so it's a lot of stuff going on in the city right now. Like the city is really buzzing. There's a lot of music, there's a lot of artists, a lot of action and energy going on, and you really need to tap into this creative shit if you are serious about your craft and this is what you're trying to do. Definitely need to tap in.
I want to piggyback on the press junket situation.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Because I think a lot of people are oblivious to what a press junket is, and what it is it's like.
It's like the media room in the back of any award show that you would attend.
But a lot of people haven't been to award shows.
True.
So
you have to put it in super layman's terms.
Yeah,
speed dating.
Yes.
A platform, a speed dating media platform.
Yeah, so it's like because you got a room with at least 50 radio execs, TV execs,
radio programmers,
directors,
DJs, podcasters,
and you. This doesn't happen where you get a chance to have access to all these people at one moment. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's definitely a dope experience. And I seen a lot of artists, they was nervous the first day. Like they was like, I had to try to coach them. Like, hey man, look man, go here and work the room and do whatever. But a lot of them was like, I don't know where to start. Where do I go? Who do I go to? And I told them, man, go to everybody. And then the next day, follow up. You know what I'm saying? Because they see so many people that if you are just such a
outstanding personality or impression,
they could easily forget you. Yeah. But if you follow up, they can remember like, yeah, I did talk to you yesterday, and that may mean
the difference.
Yeah, definitely. So man, I feel like everybody, man, who's spending some money or want to advance their career, you want to get your music on Netflix and all that, man, get there. And them people, they gonna talk to you.
And that's what they're there for. Like, it's very seldom that you get these level of executives in one building at one time, especially to speak to indie artists. And so if you sign up, they already have your EPK. They've already heard your music, so they're familiar with you already. So they just want to put a face to who the brand is and see if it makes sense. And so my advice to anyone going to coming to the event is to have your elevator speech down. Like, know your talking points.
Definitely.
And make them specific to who you are, what you do, and your brand, know how they can get in contact with you, get their contact information, and then make sure, like you said earlier, follow up. It's all about the follow up. Like, it's all about the follow. Like, one of the artists that I work with now, Super Extra, shout out to him. I met him at the press junket, and he made such a huge impression. I'm like, man, this dude is dope. And then he wanted to perform in the night, I think the next night at South by Southwest, they had some kind of event. And it was super dope. So again, you never know who you could run into and who you can meet. So this is an opportunity if you really take your career serious. So like, you need to be there. It's like just an investment.
Yeah, I like the fact that he did it again.
He's gonna do it every quarter. I think.
That's what I'm saying. Because in November, it was kind of like it was the first one. We was saying like if it was gonna be a thing or not. But I'm glad that he popping it off like that.
Yeah,
it's dope.
We had a great time. We met a whole lot of different artists. A lot of artists followed up. A lot of artists didn't. Then we backdoored and saw. And then I backdoored and saw a lot of the artists from the press junket at South by Southwest. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we are Houston. We're the #1 independent radio platform in the motherfucking city. So if we're there and you don't make it your business to fuck with us, then I don't know what you're doing. Yeah. This is your city. You should be familiar with the platforms in your motherfucking city. Right. So, just. And
on another note, the thing is that you always talk about, from an artist standpoint, you always talk about how Houston don't put us on, the radio don't support us. Well, guess what? That works both ways. Yeah. So it's your business to also make sure that you show up and you support your independent labels that are out here doing it as well, because they're making it easier for us to have platforms to speak on. We don't have this.
Right.
And then we put the other ones on their ass, because guess what? They got to get in line when you start finding a new talent.
Right.
What happens a lot with you guys.
Most definitely. And I understand a lot of you artists are, might be apprehensive or hesitant because you might have had a bad experience with another entity that was named independent radio. And so you just assume and you get that bad taste in your mouth, but you have to know that the game has changed and we have evolved and elevated. We partnered with iHeartRadio platform. So, I guess I don't want to say the difference, but the difference between FM and internet radio, but people they don't understand what they're saying when they say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look at it like FM is better just because it's the FM dial and people are listening to it by default because they're in their fucking cars and stuff like that. Yeah. But you have to also understand, we're on the same platform. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you can submit your music to 97.9, but let's be real.
How often it's gonna get looked at?
Yeah,
they don't do that shit like that. Like talking about no more where you can request music. That shit don't go down. It's curated and the spaces are bought by record labels. You hear the same songs and stuff like that. So don't be afraid to tap into your independent platform. People you can reach out and touch. People you can contact. People that's spinning your music. Together. Exactly, and we are spinning your music. So that means you are getting paid. We are DRT track. You can chart. You can receive royalties. I'm just not. It baffles me.
Yeah. Well, the same people who do not understand that will be the same ones that will not attend the press junket. Because they don't want to help themselves. They expect you to show up to them.
And do it for free, no less.
Exactly. For free. But you want to get paid for everything that you do.
Yeah. I think one thing I do want to talk about also is performances with artists. Okay, let me ask you, Chu, since you're an artist. Okay. When's the last time you performed?
Last week.
Where you performed at?
At Duce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Tap Teasy and another artist, Young Blaze.
Okay.
Yeah, and they pretty much they've been on the radio. They got a platform out here. So it was pretty cool for me, and I performed 3 days before that at a club called Luna Lounge.
Oh yeah,
we're familiar.
Yeah, so I've been trying to stay busy these last 2 months. I've been getting out there. I've been kind of traveling, going to the different sides of town, promote my music, giving DJs. I've been on the scene lately.
Okay.
So I've been working
on your. I assume you're here to also promote.
Yeah. So I had to. Yeah. And what I learned is I had to get out my own way because sometimes I'm a little stubborn.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because you definitely spelled official wrong on your Instagram. And this man sat here last time he was here and looked you in your face and told you you need to fix that shit. Yeah. And did you fix it?
No, I don't think I did.
Nah. So we believe you when you say this stuff. Them facts. Drink. Look at you.
I'm just a little stubborn, but I will. Yeah. I will transform and I will transcend. I'm just a little stubborn to certain things.
Okay, I can dig it.
If I feel like I ain't harming nobody and I'm not.
But you can but you can be harming yourself.
Yeah, and that's what I'm learning. And in the last 2 or 3 months, I had a little pep talk
with yourself.
With myself and my team. In the last 2 months, and that's why I'm on this.
This terror?
This terror.
Yeah.
Because I said I ain't gonna let up this time.
Yeah. So are you coming to the press junket?
I'll go anywhere.
Okay, well we're gonna have to get you the information, you know what I'm saying? So you can be there. Thugos is gonna be there by my side, of course, doing what we do.
Yeah. And next week I'm dropping another video.
I know you is. Don't let me come across this daggone desk on you in front of company.
I'm definitely there.
I know it.
Hey, I'm there.
Okay, cool. We got him together.
Real quick.
Real quick.
That mamas look like.
Yeah. Even though you're here with your single on today, so do you have an EPK?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, we're definitely
I've been getting bloggers. Bloggers been blogging. stuff, but I don't have the full
electronic press kit. Well, I do those, so you can tap in with me for a fee, and I will hook you up, get you together, bio, whatever. But it's good to have, especially for situations like this where we have a press junket and they need to have your electronic press kit. So when you sit down in front of them, they already have an idea who you are and what single you're pushing and shit like that.
Okay,
that kind of situation.
See, that's the business part of the music business.
Yeah.
See, a lot of times
people don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the thing is,
and then they don't want to pay you to get them. Go ahead, though, friend. Go on.
But the thing is, it's like when it comes to the music business, people focus so much on the music, which we definitely want it to be good. But there's a lot of garbage that get played. Let's be clear. And the reason for it is because the business is taken care of. Mm-hmm. So that will set you apart. Be educated. Educate yourself. Don't let people just tell you anything. And like you just said, like the electronic press kit, that's the EPK. Every artist should have one. It's like, and it just shows. It's like your resume. And it just shows your professionalism and you know how to get there. So we definitely gonna get you together because we want you to be all the way in it to win it.
Yeah, definitely. Also setting realistic goals. I think artists get caught up in the Instagram portrayal of the music game, and they get caught up in what they think it is, and they think it's like, you know, like it's some overnight success type shit, or I'm gonna go viral and be on. Like, nigga, it's so much shit, and there's so many people, and so many like little ins and outs that if you don't know, then you're not going to see your money. If your music's not registered, if you're not registered, if you don't have, you know, artist pages with iHeart and different entities, like how is your music going to even be counted? And you're not even distributing it. You just, it's just so much shit that you don't know. But like she said, you in the club doing your shit. But I do want to get back to what I was saying about performing. I'm gonna regress, circle the block on that. So performance wise, this is the shit that really like grinds my gears about artists. An artist will have a dope song. I think the song is dope. They'll come on Jammitorcrammit with their dope music. We'll jam it. They'll be feeling themselves. Everything's good. And then they're like, hit me up and be like, hey, do you do shows? I'm like, yeah, you know, I can get you on the show, whatever like that. And then they're like, okay, well, I'm charging $500. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay.
Saying this, the artist is saying this.
Yeah. So the artist wants to be paid X amount of dollars to perform. So say we book X artist with the dope song and they come out. They don't bring anybody with them. No one comes to see them specifically, even though their song is dope.
Can't sell no tickets.
Can't sell no tickets. But we paid you $500 though. So what are we doing? Because your song is dope?
That we have yet to see.
So artists, I need y'all to understand that the booking price is not a reflection of your level of talent or your song being dope. It has to do with your ability to bring people out. These artists be going everywhere where it's just them and one partner.
And don't tell none of their friends.
And then want them to get in for free.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, build your fucking following organically. You know what I mean? Be at these open mics and these other shows, I guess. You like tap in with people.
And
like,
that's what I've been doing.
Yes.
I've been doing it, gaining weight, doing my footwork, rubbing shoulders.
Really getting to know who you are.
Basically.
In grease and forms, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, that's part of it.
See, what I learned the last 3 months, I dropped my pride.
Yeah, I mean, and that's cool. I mean, you can have pride in the situation, but at the same time, you don't want to be buttering the wrong buns.
Yeah, but what I mean by that, when I drop my pride,
buttering the wrong buns, buttering the wrong, you know what? Greasing the wrong palms is what I wanted to say. But you fucked up my shit, and I said it. And please take it back.
She said what she said.
Thank you, friends.
Just keep going.
Yes. Facts. What were you saying, Mr. Chu?
Yeah, like I just been rubbing shoulders, you know, like networking with different people, different artists, people that's not in my camp. I've been going outside the camp, see what's going on, and doing like little just any talent show, anywhere, interview. I don't care if it's 10 people, 100 people. I'm gonna perform, and I'm gonna give them my contact. I'm gonna be respectful of it.
In the city. And you also got to get out the city too. I know my artist has been on tour. Shout out to the Backfest tour. We're on the second leg of that.
Yeah, I've been going out of town like with our root stuff. Like we did a pop-up shop. Pretty soon we'll be going in Atlanta next like couple of weeks or whatever. So we've been like selling out merch around time, and I also tell them, hey, I rap with the Wolf just in the third. But I've been trying to grow as an entrepreneur and do this as well. So it's like
it's definitely hand in hand because music is the business. Like people need to know that.
Yeah.
You know, church is a business, music is a business, marriage is a business.
Amen.
Shit's a fucking business. Business is all around.
And you can get fired
quick
from all of those.
And you can go bankrupt from all of those.
Have your shit in order.
Real quick.
Because them alphabet do not play.
For real.
No, not a man, not a one.
Do not play.
No.
I almost cussing people out.
Oh my gosh.
They owe me a check.
Lord. Okay. They owe you a check.
Don't call them out.
They do owe me a check.
We was doing some stuff that they don't even know about. Leave them people with me.
Okay. I don't recall you sending a song. So I'll have to look and see. In the meantime, I'm gonna let Thug Osta run some questions because I know he's got some things.
I definitely got some of my.
Sleeve?
Yeah, my sleeve. Yeah.
It's hot as hell outside.
Okay.
Because I just gotta. I like your improvement. I like the fact that you outside. You know what I'm saying? I met you outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you outside. You know what I'm saying? Taking your craft serious. You know what I'm saying? Because at one time I didn't even know you rap. I was like, what the hell? When you start doing it, like, yeah, I do this. You know what I'm saying? So I got a quick, what would you call it? You ain't got to think long, but you on the hot seat. Okay. You only can pick one choice or the other.
Okay.
I know this one.
Did you send it?
No, this ain't that.
Yeah.
You sent it?
Yeah, I sent it.
What's the name of it?
Zaza.
Is that one word?
That's two.
I just need to know so I can find it.
Z-A.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, damn.
I don't have it.
Or Z-A. Z-A.
What's the email?
JOOODIE 1191
JOOODIE
ODIE 11.
None of those things. Nothing. I do not have this. I do not have this information that you speak.
I sent you to the
L2J Radio?
Yeah.
I don't have it, sir.
Or just resend the email.
Yeah, that's all we need. That's it. Yeah. But anywho.
While you doing that,
what was your question for him in the hot seat?
I got 10 questions.
Ooh.
And it's gonna be quick because you need to think on your feet. Definitely.
Lovey.
Yes.
So.
Oh, there's an H on it. Z-A-H.
It's a H. Zaza. Zaza. Haha. Zaza.
Hey.
It's Zaza. We hit you with this.
It's gonna be on all platforms tomorrow. So y'all the first ones to get it.
Oh, Major Killer. I like the exclusive shit.
Yeah, exclusive. Okay, so we got Young Jeezy, Gucci Man.
Oh, Jeezy.
Damn, he didn't even ask what Jeezy.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
Okay. Sweet potato pie or apple pie?
Yeah, apple pie. Obviously, apple pie.
Is that sweet potato? Thug Motivation 101 or what's the one
Get Rich or Die Trying?
Nah, the one with I Need a Vacation on it. What's
Thug Motivation.
Thug Motivation 101.
That was classic.
T.I. or Young Girl?
Stop playing.
What did you say?
T.I.
Oh, okay.
Food Time or Joe Williams?
Just give me Joe Williams.
Really? Interesting.
Ciroc or Casamigos?
Awesome.
Okay. Hen or what is our drink?
Say the non-drinker.
Say. Or hen.
Give me a Henny.
All right.
Yeah, old school.
Hood rats or sophisticated bras?
Sophisticated.
Damn, sophisticated bras. He said sophisticated.
Yeah.
You strike me as the hood rat magnet.
That's my baby daddy.
Look at that.
Tennis shoes. Tennis shoes or dress shoes?
Tennis shoes.
Jeans or sweats?
Jeans.
Hoodies or sweaters?
Shut up, Doug.
He just
He's making up shit now.
He's
childish.
No, because we're going to segue into the fashion. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, go ahead,
He
segue.
just built his whole outfit. He
Yeah,
like
we
jeans.
take a break. We tripping right
I wear a
now.
lot of sweaters.
A lot of sweaters.
Okay. Well, we are going to get into Zaza. We're going to take a small break, and I'm going to make sure everyone's cups are replenished, and the Zaza is on deck. Even though I hate the word Zaza, and I hate when you
we gotta get into that too, because I need to know why it ruffles your
feathers. It definitely does grind my gears. I will not lie. It definitely scuffs my Timberlands. I am not a fan. But I just love you guys. Queen of all things indie. This is Jammitorcrammit Thursday, and we're going to be right back.